I am joined by somebody who falls into the lifestyle category. She is enthusiastic about all things wellness, well-rounded wellness. That includes your grooming and etiquette. That includes your beauty. That includes your mind, because she's an avid reader as well. I am joined by Grace. Good morning.
Hi, Candice.
How
Good
are
morning.
you?
I am so good.
I haven't seen you in a while.
I know it's been forever. I've been
busy
reading.
Busy reading.
Reading something.
I love that. Tell me, how did you fall into the space that you're in now? Was it something growing up you always figured, look, I'm going to end up doing this grooming and etiquette, am I going to take it seriously? Was it just always who you were?
Well, I guess it comes from family background. So my parents are both in the beauty, health and wellness industry. And then I chose to do marketing. And what's really nice about marketing is you can apply it in any industry of your choice. So I then chose to venture into the family business. They have spas and surgeries. And then I went in deep in the school side of things. And yeah, I enjoy taking care of myself. I enjoy grooming. I enjoy mentoring young people. And from there, during COVID, I decided to venture into wellness, and now I can say I'm now fully rounded in beauty, wellness, etiquette, and spa education. Yeah.
It's interesting because when we look at it from just a bird's eye view, it's seemingly an interesting space to be in, but it also comes with a lot of challenges. A lot of the challenges being mindsets, perceptions, and why do I need to go to school for that?
Yeah.
How have you been able to build your brand around managing these misconceptions?
Well, firstly, I love wellness because it's such a niche, as well as beauty, etiquette, and grooming, because no matter what industry you fall into, these are services that could benefit you. And then obviously the misconceptions are there. We grew up with people having words to say about women who wear lipstick, about women who wear makeup, but it's how you mold it and how you educate about it to say really it's about you yourself and what you can do to make yourself more confident when you step out in whatever field you're in. So I'd say every profession has its own misconceptions, but if you're really passionate about it, you find a way to make it work for you and to grow your niche. And yeah, it's been great. And we've gone through the misconception and we've managed to go over them.
I love it.
Yeah.
Do you enjoy your role as an educator in this space?
It's difficult, to be honest, but I really enjoy it. It's so rewarding. So when I say educator, I mean teacher. Like I have students who are waiting for me after this, who I teach and talk to. But what's satisfying about it is mentoring somebody and watching someone grow from being who they came looking like and behaving from day one, and giving them almost the skill and watching them grow and be able to monetize the skill themselves. So it's challenging being a teacher. Nobody likes teachers, but they love us at the end.
Yes,
at the end
when we see the results and we see what good it's doing in our lives. Now, Grace, we're heading into winter, and
tell me,
we are going through that period where people are going to be like, but do I need to bath? Okay, maybe just bath at toe. What are some of your essential grooming tips for winter, taking care of yourself, and also just leading into a skincare routine?
All right, so that's my favorite topic. When it comes to grooming and taking care of yourself, firstly, bath twice a day. It can't be once, it can't be half. Do your best bath twice a day and enjoy the process of bathing. A lot of people, they tend to just bath 2 minutes, 3 minutes in and out, but really enjoy taking care of yourself and make your bath time your special ritual. Like whether you bath with music, with background sounds, or with a candle. And then my top tip, whatever you do, whether winter, summer, walk around with what I like to call a refresher kit. So have your little bag that will have your deodorant, your lip gloss, your powder, your tissues, your wipes, so that throughout the day, you're still refreshing yourself every 4 hours, every 3 hours. But do not underestimate the power of bathing. The body needs to be cleaned. Those dead skin cells need to go away so that you avoid body odor.
Yeah, that's the big one.
It's such a big one.
I didn't want to be the one to say it, so thank you for saying it. Thank you for saying. And then also when we go into winter, so you like I did mention the skincare. Our skin dries out a lot faster in winter. What are some of the things we should be doing to switch up our routine and make sure we stay nicely moisturized and nicely hydrated?
It really does. So make sure you drink your water, a lot of water. It's somehow easier to drink your water in summer because it's so hot and it's just obvious. But even in winter, make sure you drink your water. If water is really difficult for you to drink, you could drink some tea, chamomile tea, lavender tea, or put some cucumber lemon in your water, and then moisturize every single time and moisturize thoroughly. Add products such as glycerin in your moisturizer. Use thick emollients that will help to keep the skin softened during the winter months, and always walk around with your own hand moisturizer because the targeted areas are in between the hands, on the elbows, as well as the knees. But I'd say hydration is a key element. And then one common thing we like to do in winter is to go and lie out in the sun, but be careful of doing that because that can really dry out the skin. If you wash your laundry and you put your clothes out in the sun to dry, do the same thing to your skin, the same principle, you know, and the sun is the skin's biggest aging factor. So you really need to keep yourself hydrated.
Thank you. Grace, where do we find you if you want to follow you, just, you know, get to know a little bit more about what you do, get a few tips on how to take care of ourselves?
Elite School of Beauty, for sure, as well as Elite Wellness Consultancy. So it's all about leveling up to become the elite level. Look for Elite, you'll find me there, always giving out the tips, whether it's about reading, grooming, etiquette, or beauty. Follow Elite.
What book are we reading this month?
This month, we're reading Think and Grow Rich by Napoleon Hill, and we're actually reading it as book club. So I love to bring people together and bully them and say, we are reading. You know?
I think it's so important.
Follow me and you'll be reading a book. So Think and Grow Rich by Napoleon Hill, that's the next book that's been chosen by the book clubbers.
Grace, thank you so much for sitting down with us this morning. Off you go to your class.
Thank
we will
you.
be following and making sure we take note of those essential
Thanks so much. Have a lovely day.
Konapo, ipapo, ba ZTN Prime, DSTV channel 294, the place to be.